When you got nothing better to do, it's time to get hanging with the hers.
Hey guys, it's me coming at you from outside today. Okay, so a few people have been asking me about how we ended up moving into an RV and living in it full time, so I thought I'd give you the rundown on what happened. So we've been living in a place for about 8.5 years, an apartment, a brick and mortar place, and the landlord had decided to terminate our month-to-month lease because he wanted to redecorate the whole apartment. So we had to move out. So we've been thinking about moving up to Oregon and getting out of Arizona because it's just really, really hot here during the summertime, and we were kind of just tired of the dryness and the lack of greenery and no rain and everything else. So we decided, okay, well, we'll move up to Oregon. But we didn't know where we wanted to go in Oregon. We've never been there before. And we thought, well, the best thing for us to do is to get an RV and to live in it. So then that way we can carry our house with us and we can check out the different areas, what we might want to live in eventually. And, eventually if we wanted to end up moving back to Canada, we could also do that too. So we found this RV on the side of the road. And, actually I found it through Craigslist. And it seemed like a really, really good deal. And you know what they say about if it's a really good deal, it can sometimes be too good to be true. Well, that's kind of what happened with us. So we picked up this RV, we bought it, and it turned out to be a bit of a lemon. For the most part, it's really great. The engine works really good. We do have to replace hoses and stuff like that because they're about 30 years old. We don't have running water because the tank is leaking. But we did find some things, brand new RVers, we've never done it before, so we had a lot to learn. So alright, so we buy this thing. Within a couple of hours of buying it, we're broken down on the side of the road. We've got a major leak and we're overheating, so we had to call the tow truck company to come and pick us up, and we got that fixed. There was no problems with that. There was a hose that needed to be replacing. So okay, so we got that fixed and it works great. So we moved into the first RV park, and we went to turn it, get everything hooked up, and went to turn the water on, and we had a leak. And so they asked us to leave because they didn't like the fact that our RV was already as old as it was. And now that we had a leak, they said either fix it immediately or we have to leave. So okay, so we moved, and we ended up in this great place where we've been here for the last couple of months, and really kind of glad that it worked out this way because I love it out here. I like it here more than I think I would have liked it the other place. And but one of the things we found out was that there is carpet everywhere. I'm not just on the floor, in cabinets, in every. You see, underneath here, you have all the storage units underneath here. Okay, back there is where the hot water tank is in there. There's carpeting everywhere. We have what's called a black tank and a grey tank, and that's where our sewer goes into and our dirty water, like say doing dishes, or if we were able to run the shower and bathe, we would have all the water would go into the grey tank, and the black tank is the toilet sewer water. In that compartment, there is carpet. I'm thinking that in the 1980s, people were carpet crazy because there's carpet everywhere, underneath the stove, like right underneath our oven. We have a little compartment. There's carpeting under there. I'm not so sure how fire safe that is. So we haven't used the oven. We haven't got our gas filled up, so we haven't been able to check to see if the stove. Well, the stove doesn't work. So I don't know if it's because we're lacking in gas or something else. But anyway, then within a week of us moving in here, we were here maybe 2 weeks, and we found in the back of the RV, let's see, like right around under there, we were leaking. So we thought, well, maybe it's the air conditioner because we've been running it constantly. And so we had a neighbor come over, and neighbor actually got down on his hands and knees and put his nose to the ground and said, no, this is sewer water that's leaking. But you gotta think, people are kind of really cruel if they're gonna go under and sniff the ground. So we've left a bit of our DNA here. There's always gonna be a part of us here in Arizona because we've left our DNA behind. But it turned out that the sewer was leaking. So he was looking in the back and he says, well, you might have a leak in a crack in the tank. A crack in the tank. Well, isn't that just going to be fantastic? And so my husband emptied out the sewer, which he hadn't done since we'd moved in here. And the leak turned out to not be a leak or a crack in the tank or anything. It was operator error. He just hadn't emptied out the sewer tank, which we have to do at least once a week, and he hadn't done. So yeah, we've had a lot of things we've had to sort of figure out since we've been in here. And as we don't have running water, a lot of you've asked about the gallon jugs that you've seen in some of the videos that are sort of lined up along the kitchen area. The 6-foot bench that's there, that's the kitchen area. A lot of you've asked about the gallon jugs that's there. My husband goes out every day and fills up the water and brings it in. That's what we use for flushing toilet and for doing dishes, and if we wanted to do, like, you know, washing in the sink or whatever like that. We do use the public showers, so we are clean. We don't stink. Really, we don't. But yeah, so that's sort of how we get our water right now until we can get the hot water tank fixed. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think what else has been. Oh, okay. So we've been here for maybe 2 nights, 2 or 3 nights we've been here, and we started noticing one night that we were rocking a heck of a lot. Like, I knew that whenever we moved, the RV would rock a little bit, and sort of like, okay, well, that's sort of, you know, with moving, every time Winston would jump down from somewhere and start walking, the RV would rock. It's like, okay. But 2 nights after we moved in here, the RV was just swinging and swaying, and it was just, I mean, like, it felt like you were on the ocean in the middle of a bad storm. So it was enough to kind of make us both feel a little bit seasick. So we had a major wind. I mean, I can feel the breeze right now. You can hear me. I don't know if you can hear it in the video as I'm making this, but we've constantly got a wind up here. But that night we had a major windstorm, and we were just rocking. I mean, like, the RV just sounded like it was going to fall apart or break in half with each huge gust of wind. It would creak and croak and all sorts of things. And I didn't sleep the whole night, because every time I would just drift off, we would have another major wind, and I swear the RV was going to break in half. I swear. So the next day, Ben went down and spoke to the owner and was telling him, oh yeah, we're rocking all over the place there. And he goes, oh well, the RV comes with stabilizers. Stabilizers? Oh, what are stabilizers? Stabilizers keeps it stable, I guess. And so I walked out that morning with Winston, and I was looking at all the different RVs, and I'm saying, everyone's got these stabilizers, these jacks that are coming down and holding them straight. Nobody's rocking and rolling like we were rocking and rolling. And so he said, yeah, it should come with it comes standard with the RV. He goes, you'll find the panel on the panel where you have your tells you how full your tanks are and everything. And he said that it would rock and roll if you didn't have it. Alright, so he came back, and I looked on the panel, I couldn't find it anywhere. Came out, looked underneath the RV, couldn't find anything that would look like stabilizers. Our RV doesn't come standard with stabilizers. This is such a great RV, I love it so much. There's so many things that we don't have, that we're supposed to have, that we don't have. So yeah, so now every time we have a big wind, we rock and roll. Don't know if the roof leaks or not. Oh, that's another thing. Here, let me show you up there. You see up there? This there? Okay, well, there's one of the covers. That's for the fridge. Our bathroom vent at the top, the window, I guess, the vent cover goes up and down so we can get fresh air coming in. That was broken, so we had to go and replace that. Then we found out there was two pipes that exhaust the gas from the bathroom and take the smellies out, supposedly. They were supposed to have covers on those were missing. And then, of course, this over the fridge was missing. That's another vent. So we had to go replace that. And we got quite a few things we got to replace on here. We're getting there. Eventually. But, yeah, we don't have stabilizers, we don't have running water. When we do have running water, we tried the tap in the sink in the kitchen, and it's leaking, so we got to get a new sink, new tap for that. The sink was leaking. I fixed that. Ben helped me. He said, you know, what could potentially be the issue. But I tightened, all I needed was a little bit of tightening. But yeah, we've had some pretty good adventures since we've been here in the RV thus far, and we've only been in it for 2 months. Let's pray nothing else is going on. But the air conditioner works. Let's see what else. You see this over here? This is our barbecue, and that was so kindly lent to us by the park here. So when we bought the RV, they said everything that's in there, you can have it as is. And there were 2 bags of charcoal. They might have been 30 years old. I don't know. They worked though. They were kind of whitish, but they worked. But we didn't have any lighter fluid. So you should have seen this the first time that we were trying to build a barbecue to grill up some veggies and such. And I had a bottle of alcohol. We tried that. It didn't work. The alcohol burned great, but didn't transfer to the charcoal. We had paper. That burnt great. Didn't transfer to the charcoal. So I was running around here trying to grab up all kinds of sticks that if you look around on the ground here, you can see there's I've got you on a tripod, so it's kind of not, but you can see all kinds of twigs and leaves and such around. So I was running around like a mad idiot, grabbing as much of that as I could. We had a lot of smoke. It was great. The charcoal didn't catch fire though. So we ended up having to go to the neighbor, who has now put his nose in our DNA, and asked him if we could borrow their charcoal fluid, their lighter fluid. So we did that, and then we had a huge fire. It was fantastic. Charcoal finally caught, and we ended up having grilled veggies that night for dinner. But yeah, one thing I've learnt about this is twigs are great, but it smokes. It doesn't catch charcoal on fire. If you're gonna use charcoal, you gotta kind of use the lighter fluid. I don't really know how to do it otherwise. I mean, like I could do, but we needed a heck of a lot more paper than what we could use and such. So, well, we did our best. We're doing our best as we can. But it has been an adventure, to say the least. The funniest thing I have to say was that we left our DNA over here. Oh, and that's another thing. We're supposed to be stabilized, like the RV is supposed to be like this. Yes, it's not supposed to be like this. RV is slightly like this. We don't have the stabilizers yet. Oh, well, the stabilizers I talked about, but the levelers, we don't have those yet. So when we walk down the RV, we're kind of going downhill, and when you sit on the toilet, you're kind of sitting uphill. It's so fantastic. I love it. I really do. I do. I really do love it. It's fun. It's adventurous. But I know some of my peeps are completely aghast. They can't believe that I'm roughing it like this. Well, it's better than living in a tent. We have air conditioning. And it works. Yay! Alright, well, I'm going to go down and check the mail, see what's going on down there at the office. Take you along with me. Let's go for a walk. I'll show you where the RV was leaking. We were leaking there, and we were leaking there. How fun is that? Okay, we got new people here at the RV today. They're in one of the rentals, so they're probably not from America. Most of the people who are renting are not from America. But anyway, I'm going to pop on down to the office there and pick up our mail and see what's going on down there. Talk to you later. Okay guys, so I'm over here in the office and just been talking to the owner here and getting some really good gossip on his life. Yay! He's dating right now, so that's really cool. But while I was here, I thought I would show you Oreo the king snake. And if you don't like snakes, turn away now. But he's so cute. Okay, this is Oreo. He's sitting in some nice water right now to cool down because it's really hot. Sorry Oreo, I didn't mean to tap you on your window. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. And there is a tarantula in here called Welfare. Interesting story about Welfare. But I don't see him right now, so he must be hiding somewhere and keeping cool, which is pretty smart to do. Yeah, maybe I'll get Jack to tell us all about his experiences with crazy people. Yay! Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, it's me. Well, so today I decided to go swimming. It's been really super hot and I wanted to go swimming, cool down a little bit, go to the pool. And there's a couple from Holland and a woman from Germany who, by the way, found out in talking to her, she comes from the same tiny little town as my biological grandfather was living in. So that was really super cool because we had some things in common and we were able to talk about some common things, and usually it's such a tiny little town that most people have never even heard of it. This woman came from there. That was so exciting! Okay, anyway, so I'm in the swimming pool and a whole bunch of kids turn up, and I love kids, I really do, but I don't really like these kids. They came and they were rambunctious, and they had their grandmother there who was sitting at the end of the swimming pool, was watching them, laughing along with them, splashing me in the face, and didn't say anything about it, didn't care, when, you know, smoking her cigarettes, which she's not even supposed to be doing in the pool area, total disregard for anyone else. And basically the kids chased everyone out of the pool, including myself. So I went to have a shower. Okay, so I'm going into the shower, and first of all, the disabled shower has been out of commission for the last few weeks, so I decided I'm going to go use the small shower. Now these are small showers. I'm a big girl. Small shower, big girl, not a good thing. So I go in the shower and I'm going to shave my legs. Okay, now this is getting kind of personal here, okay, but I'm going to relay this to you because, you know, we got this kind of thing going on here. Alright, so I'm going to shave my legs. So I got the shaving cream on there and I'm bending over and going to shave my legs. What happens? Bum. My butt side hits the back of the shower, pushes me forward, just about going to hit my head, put my hand up, stand up, put my back out. First strike, okay, first strike against those showers. Then I'm there and I'm shaving my legs and water splashing everywhere, and I'm getting water in my eyes, and I'm getting this shaving cream in my eyes, and I was like, I got the shaving cream in my eyes everywhere, and I'm like seriously not impressed with this. I'm like this, I'm trying to shave my legs have still got half a cactus bush on one of it, and the other half is, you know, kind of nice babies, but smooth and stuff, but cactus bush, no good. Okay, so I'm not going back to do this again. It's done. Get up, stand up, decide I'm going to wash my hair. I'm trying to wash my hair, and as I'm in there and I'm shaving, you know, trying to adjust the water. That's what I was trying to do, adjust the water. The freaking shower head comes off in my hand. So now I've got this water streaming in my face like at high pressure. I've got the shower head in my hand. I'm like, I've got shaving cream in my eyes. Can't see a darn thing. Water going everywhere. Trying to get the head back on the shower head, and of course the water's coming out at such a high pressure that it's just pushing it back. It's kind of like two magnets on the opposite sides or whatever it's called, hitting each other and pushing it back. That's sort of exactly what was happening. Finally realized I've got to turn the freaking water off to put this on. Turn the water off, can't see a damn thing, going like this, trying to clear my eyes out. Water is now dripping from the ceiling. Now, okay, one thing you got to know about me, I have serious cleanliness issues. Like I'm super uber, like my husband calls me OCD. I'm super uber, like ew. Okay, I wouldn't go into the showers because the boys were using the girls' showers and boys' cooties, no good. So here now I've got freaking water dripping at me from the ceiling on top of this shower head, which it just is in my hand. Okay, like this is super gross, disgusting cooties to me. Put that back up there, finish my shower, my back's put out, I'm in a bad mood, I'm coming home. That's it. By the time I got home, I needed another shower. I was just sweating. I was just so upset. Couldn't even take Winston out. Had to send Ben out to take Winston tonight, and that's it. Really, I'm in pain tonight. Not a happy camper. And that woman with those kids, and the way that she was letting them get away with all the crap she should be shot. That's it. I'm done for the night. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be a much happy camper, but tonight not so much. I'm in pain. I had to take some pills and just relax. See you later.
Now don't you forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it all with your friends. Till next time, hanging with the herd.